Uh, I think it was just coming out of the military. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I really had no direction of, um, this is kind of the next step after the military. So I got a corporate job. That job was great. I loved the people there. However, I did not like, um, the behind the off or behind the desk every day from 9 to 5 or whatever. So I wanted to kind of be out in the field. I knew that there was something out there for me. So that kind of coupled with, my brother was also a union carpenter and was kind of out of work for a few weeks and a few months, kind of leading up to me getting home. I knew there was something better for both of us. So that's kind of where we said, hey, let's start our own business. Yeah, great question. I think for JDog, we looked at a whole bunch of different franchisees. JDog was not even the first top three, and not because JDog anything bad about JDog, but I just don't think that they were up there. We had looked at junk removal, but the two franchise we looked at were 1-800 Got Junk and College Hunks, which are the other two predominant nationwide franchisees. However, once we learned about JDog, whether it's their core values, respect, integrity, and trust, those kind of align, very, very similar with the Navy core values of honor, courage, and commitment. And then I think what really sold us was going to Pennsylvania, meeting the JDog team or the JDog family, and to be very honest, it was like I was back in the military, talking to my buddies, Jerry and Tracy. Those are the CEO and CEO is Jerry and his wife. Just two great people, and I knew from 5 minutes at Discovery Day that this was a team or a family that I wanted to be a part of. If anything really led me to JDog, kind of leading with my heart, it was the family atmosphere, the camaraderie, the team that JDog has, and I wanted to be a part of that. I thought that it was missing once I left the military. I didn't know, how to get that sense, whatever that sense is. And fast forward from when I got out of the military to when I went to the JDog headquarters. I within 5-10 minutes of being there, I knew it was something that I wanted to be a part of. I actually never thought about being a business owner. I never knew what went into being a business owner. And now that I have a business and I'm trying to build that business and grow that business, I think between networking is great. You meet so many different people from all walks of life, from all industries. It's so great just to, today I even had lunch with a guy from a rival company, a junk removal, but he's a Navy vet. So just meeting people. And then I think the second thing, also hand in hand, is how much we can directly impact the community that we live in. Everybody wants to do something great in the world, and all of that's great, but nobody ever has an avenue for that. JDog has given me an avenue to do something great for the community, whether that's give back through recycling and repurposing the items that we get off of removals, or we built beds for kids, and not everybody has a 16 cubic yard trailer that they can just let a nonprofit use on a Saturday. So I think those two things, meeting people in your local community, and then also just kind of impacting the local community by what we do. There's just so many things. I don't know that any one response would encapsulate how I feel, what I look forward in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years of being with JDog. I think, it's growth would be the biggest thing, whether it's growth of myself as a business owner, so a veteran becoming a business owner, growth in the community, making sure that people know our core values and they look to us when they have issues. Sometimes people don't call junk removal because it's to clean out their garage, right? Maybe their loved ones just passed away, and we kind of give them the service that they need at a difficult time. And if they don't respect you and trust your brand, well, they're not going to call you. So I think growth in so many different ways. A business owner, helping out the community, also just increasing the amount of debris that we don't take to the transfer station or the dump, and repurpose it and reuse it and donate it. I think that's kind of what I would say for the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. So the next 1 year and 5 year, I think 1 year, if I'm being very honest, the next 1 year, I just kind of want to get a sturdy footing underneath the business that I am trying to build now. And then that next 5 years would really look into expanding, both expanding territory size, also the amount of vehicles we have, the number of employees, and then also I think we talked about it a little bit, but JDog is so multifaceted, whether it's removal, it's recycling, but then there's that repurpose and resell. So I hope definitely in the next 5 years, to have a resell shop up and running, and that be as close to nonprofit as possible, whether that's we take all of the profit from that location and give it to a community organization, whether that's a veteran organization, community, Christian organization, something where we can see the benefits of that repurposed shop kind of come to fruition. That's like near and dear to my heart. My brother and I, so my brother's the other person in JDog of Oak Lawn with me. He's right now my operations manager. I started this conversation off by saying, hey, he wasn't working and he just had some financial difficulty. Now he is growing JDog every day. Every day our truck's running. JDog is growing. People, are with him. They know him now. I don't want to say he's the face of JDog, but he's definitely, Rob and Steve are the face of JDog. So it's definitely to get JDog to a place where we can kind of say, hey, we're doing all this for the community, and we're like doing good stuff for the community. I think is like the pinnacle of success, where we're a household brand, if you will. Everyone hears College Hunk, or not College Hunks, or 1-800-GOT-JUNK on the TV or the radio, and they're a name, a household name. I think it's to get JDog into that conversation as well. Then I think we would be successful on so many different avenues, both for my business, right? Obviously, I want my business to succeed, but then JDog as a brand. When we look to decrease the unemployment of veterans, well, I talked about, hey, what JDog meant to me in this family atmosphere, in this team atmosphere. I think if we got more veterans in our employment pipeline and kind of let them grow with JDog, they would see the worth and the value of not only the company, but also themselves if they were dealing with, a mental health issue. So I hope that answers the question. I just think that as success would be building the JDog brand, which would also be helping the community, and then also the veteran community, I think is near and dear to my heart. So both community and the veteran community. I listened to a 5-minute clip almost 3-4 times a week, and the title of it is "What is my why?" or "What is your why?" My why at this current time in my life is my kids. To be very honest, I spent 21 years in the military, and sometimes I think, or I know that I chose the military and the accolades that I was striving to get, whether it was rank or awards or something in the military. I chose that over fatherhood sometimes. So, my kids are always wearing a JDog t-shirt, sweater. They love that. It's they can jump on the truck with us sometimes and go and do some little smaller jobs, or when they're on the job, they can sweep up a garage. They like that part of it, that they can go to work with dad and uncle, right? It's Uncle Steve, and they see us working hard. We're growing something, not just for ourselves, but for them and for the family. So I would definitely say that my kids are my why right now. Oh, a typical day at JDog. I think it can kind of unfold a couple different ways. So for me personally, the day starts with I go to the gym every morning. So I wake up, I go to the gym. So this morning I was at the gym at 4 a.m. Because I knew my first call, I had to be at the job at 7:30. So go to the gym, I come home. I run my JDog from my house. Actually, this is my kitchen that I'm sitting in now. So I'll probably have some breakfast, and Steve actually lives upstairs from me. He's my operations manager, and my brother, he lives in one of the apartments above me. So he'll come down, we'll have breakfast, we'll talk about the day's kind of the plan of action for the day. And that could be anything. We go over all the jobs, also all the logistics, any questions that he has. Do we need to run to the dump? Do we need to run to the storage units? So today being Monday, we had a big clean out, but donation centers in our area are not open, or they don't accept donations on Mondays. So we had to figure out, hey, okay, what are we doing with the all the items that we removed today? What are we doing with them? So kind of talking through that. He asked questions, I asked him questions, and then it was probably about 7:20. Had to be at the job, right after that. So get in the truck, go to the job, and the workday starts. I talk to HQ all the time, and those guys are veterans over there, right? And the one who comes to mind, he trained us, so we spent a week with them. His name's James. He works for HQ. That guy just, I think it comes to reliability, right? If I ever have a question, I give James a call, I give James a text, and he immediately responds, right? So there's that I enjoy. I'm on the truck with my brother, my best friend, all day, every day. Well, maybe not all day, every day, but a very good part of my days is on the truck with my brother. We hired a new guy to work with us, and I mean he's like jumped at the JDog family and the JDog community. Just he loves it. He loves being a part of it. He represents the JDog brand wherever he goes, wearing our shirts and our sweaters. And I don't make them do that. Just like my brother Steve, he's another one. He reps the JDog brand, the persona. Whenever we go out, people know who we are. They know what we stand for. They see our wrap truck. They know that we're a veteran organization. So there's just so many things that I'm just proud to be a part of the organization. Right? Not everybody gets that chance. So I'm just very grateful for that. And then the fun that we have together, whether it's with HQ every time we go to Pennsylvania. I also try to bring that home to my team as well. So it's just a great organization to be a part of. Excited for the future.